that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 5-1. DJ LeMahieu will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Well, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Starts him with a breaking ball this time, misses down and in for a ball, 1-0. And Tulowitzki lifts this ball down the left field line, but it'll wind up hooking foul back up into the seats. In there, 1-2 now. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Corey Dickerson will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Fouled back. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set, now the pitch. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch coming. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
0-2 now from Lester. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
A big pitch here, 1 and 2. Line drive, base hit left field. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Christian Ademaze will come on now and pinch run here. Willeen Rosario will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. And here's the first pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He waits, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Bryant is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Into the box, Michael McHenry, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set, now the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Jon Lester. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-3.
Here now is
Good night from Chicago.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jon Lester. His record is now 5-3. Loss goes to Jorge De La Rosa. He falls to 2-5. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that extra southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street Station 1 block east of Wrigley Field. Northbound passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan Station. Post-game bus service will also be available on the 8 Halstead, 22 Clark, 152 Addison, and the 154 Wrigley Field Express routes.